Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Want to play a little game?
Man, I would love to play a game.
Gary, do I have any money for the Sal IQ test?
Oh, remember we talked about we're not going to make it a game?
Oh. Phil, I don't have a game. Gary's right. It's not a game.
Oh, that'd been awesome. I appreciate it, though.
Another time, Phil.
All right, man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you.
That's okay. See you, Howard.
Bye. Yeah, I thought I had a game. Usually I have one. But, yeah, we tried to turn this into a game. The problem is, Gary went in and said, I'm going to ask Sal, since, Sal's always goofing on me, I'm just going to go down and give him an IQ test, verbally. Maybe we can turn it into a game. Mm-hmm. So Gary did it, and he came back and he said to me, first of all, he goes, you can't make this a game. He doesn't know anything.
There's no time he answered correctly?
Once or twice.
Oh.
Like 3, I think he got 3 out of 25.
Gary's prediction is that, Sal's going to, have, a mentally retarded IQ.
He's worse than
Gary the retard.
Than Eric, anybody. Any of the Wagpackers.
High-pitch Eric might be Sal. I don't know, but he seems intelligent, when he talks and stuff.
There's one aspect of the IQ test that shows 7 or 8 components, and there's one that's general knowledge.
Uh-huh.
And my belief is he got one right on that in that area, because the second question in that area, which is pretty easy. I asked him on the wrap-up show the other day. They had no idea.
Right.
So I don't think he got any of the hard ones.
So anyway, listen to this is Sal and Gary.
But you should know that the other thing that's funny about this is almost all of these questions have been taken from quizzes that Sal's given to strippers.
Okay.
So he should know them because he came up with the questions.
No, these are Sal's questions that he actually researched.
He can't answer his own questions.
No.
Wow.
And Gary at one point laughed so hard. I got it here. Here's the one that Gary laughed hard at. I got to play this for you. This is just one of the questions. And Gary lost it. He couldn't
take it anymore.
Because Sal's answer is so absurd. And Sal wants to answer with authority and quickly that none of his answer, and it's the kind of answer that you...
Does he even realize that these are questions he's heard before because he thought them up?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Probably not. But here Gary just loses it. He can't stop laughing. Listen to this.
In what country did the Great Potato Famine take place?
Idaho.
Sorry.
It's even more pathetic. So Sal's sitting there. Gary's losing it.
And he doesn't know why he's laughing.
And Sal wants to know if he got it right or wrong.
Well, you got that right. Why are you laughing at?
He's like, what are you laughing about?
Actually, that's got to be
I have to I have to...
Wow.
I need a minute.
That noise you hear now is Gary slapping himself in the face.
He's trying to stop.
And he can't. And now Sal's laughing because Gary's hitting himself in the face. And
Right.
Sal's clueless.
No idea why.
Wow. All right, here we go.
All right, so then Gary... Here, I'll play you some of these. Gary says it's pathetic. Idaho, what country?
Idaho.
He had a double wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even know...
It wasn't a country, and it wasn't the place where the potato famine occurred.
Right. Maybe stop and think.
They said country.
You didn't know Idaho was a country?
He seceded.
Sal, come in here, you moron. I mean, really, what?
How does he think of these questions and he doesn't know the answers?
I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on.
That's a sort of genius.
You're like retarded. You're going to do terrible on the IQ test. I'm worried about you, man. I have money on you.
Do you help your kids with their homework?
Sometimes.
Oh.
What country had the potato famine?
He said it so quickly, it just went over my head. I heard potatoes, and I recently watched a special on the History Channel about potatoes, and they were discussing Idaho. So
no,
when
you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I watched about 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, okay.
And
so you didn't watch it.
I watched a fascinating show about potatoes.
I flipped the channel once I saw it was potatoes.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard,
What?
can I ask you a question? Did the guy who administered the IQ test, did he laugh?
he put out a big giggle at one point.
Did he really?
Yeah, but I thought he was laughing because he thought I was joking, and that really hurt. And then I kind of played it off like I was joking, and He asked me about a continent right away off the bat. A lot of those questions were geographical and historical, and that's not
your strong suit.
No, I'm prank call, songs, bits.
He didn't know that? He didn't have prank call questions?
No, I mean...
Yeah, they didn't ask you how to get in touch with Tradio?
Right, exactly.
Right.
If he did, I think I would score pretty well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it really doesn't interest me. So if I'm stupid, I'm stupid. But at least I'm smart enough to, retain
Should general knowledge be part of IQ in the sense that, in other words, let's say somebody doesn't go to a good school, or something like that.
Well, that's why they always say they're culturally skewed, because if you're not exposed to this general knowledge, you can't have it.
But, I mean, someone like Sal was exposed.
Right.
Not
he would
really.
be in the group that was exposed.
My dad used to pull me out of
feral?
My dad used to pull me out of school sometimes to go to work.
All right.
I know.
The few days you were there, you should have picked up something. Like Idaho's not a country.
I picked myself up and got the fuck out. I just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't even think general knowledge is part of the IQ thing. I think they do it and they give you a separate sort of as an indicator. So I don't know how it all works. We'll find out on Thursday.
Well, I thought Gary set me up with that because those questions he asked were almost the same questions we ask on the show.
Those are the exact same questions we asked. They're the ones you wrote, and you don't even know the fucking answer.
Well, I'm talking about on the IQ test that I took, the professional one.
There was no setup.
Yeah, because those questions were hard.
No, this was the setup, and you failed this too.
No, the reason they sounded familiar is because they're general knowledge.
I don't know. I thought Gary was goofing on me because they sounded familiar. All right. Here's Sal taking his test with Gary.
What is the capital of California?
Los Angeles. That's what I said.
You're kidding.
Los Angeles.
It's not the capital.
It isn't?
No.
I could have sworn it was the capital.
And by the way, Jason was just telling me because he helped me put this.
What is it, Sacramento? Right?
Sacramento.
Yeah. He's used that
Close
question
enough.
at least a half a dozen times in stripper quizzes.
Right. So
Not that one.
You haven't used
That
that
exact one.
Nope, New York, Albany. That's how I know
That's
that
a
one.
different one.
No shit, no kidding, idiot.
No,
It is a different-
you've asked that to strippers.
I've asked the New York one. What's the capital of New York? I never asked the capital of California.
Capital of Los Angeles.
And I don't live in California. What do I give a fuck what the capital it is?
What two states border Washington, D.C.?
Uh-oh.
That took a long time.
Washington, D.C.
I'm bad at this stuff, too, Sal. Don't feel bad.
Virginia and Maryland.
You
got that
you got it
right.
right.
Did I really?
Yeah, that's right. I know that. I lived in Washington. So.
At this point, I'm thinking, okay, 1 and 1, because I didn't move the test around. That's how it went. I go, all right, he's going to do about half.
Yeah, he's gonna get somewhere.
You
We're on
start
a roll.
You start to think he's got something going on.
He didn't get I don't think he get another one right for about 10 questions.
All right.
What is the symbol for the Roman numeral 10?
You had to have gotten that. What did you say? Let me hear. Let me hear.
I and a V.
Oh, fuck. You can't be that fucking stupid.
In
Is it
what
just
order?
a V? Is it just
No,
a V?
is it- in what order?
V is a 5.
But wait a minute.
Oh,
in
V
what
in the
order,
V in the I?
What order do they go? The I and the V.
I think I is 1, and then 2 I's is 2, and then 3 I's is 3.
And then where do you go?
And then is it V is a 4? I don't know. Who gives a
just
shit?
said V
I'm
is
not
5.
Roman. When do you use Roman numerals in your fucking life?
I don't know.
What
but
time
I
is
know
it? It's I. What are you fucking nuts? You would be institutionalized.
Yeah, but every kid learns it.
But you don't need
But
that
it is
shit.
sometimes written. You
Even
have
as a
to know.
comedian, you ever hear the joke, I just went to the movie Malcolm 10? The guy, in other words, he saw Malcolm X and he thought it was a 10.
Right. In that
Right.
sense, it's fun. I guess X
Right.
is 10. Thank
X
you.
is 10, right.
I thought X was porn. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
When I see X, I think of, pornography.
all right, let me hear what else you got
I don't
wrong.
know.
What is a female deer called?
All right, that you must have gotten right. What'd you say?
A doe. A deer, a doe, female deer.
Let me hear what you said.
A doe.
Oh, you got it right.
You got it right, Gary.
I think it's after this that the streak starts.
Okay.
I think Gary was falling asleep during that question. He forgot.
Who invented the light bulb?
Uh-oh.
I think I got this
I think
right.
you got this one right too, Howard. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
these were the 3 you got right?
Edison.
That's correct.
Very good.
Very
I was
good.
playing solitaire on that
I don't know,
question.
Gary. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
I forgot, both. I was getting woozy.
Sal, you know what? Mock me all you want now because the rest speaks for itself.
What country is the Thames River in?
That's ridiculous. That's
Oh,
just
come on. You should know that.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of Thames.
Never heard of the Thames River.
Never.
Thames River?
Mm-hmm.
Thames River.
The Thames.
What country is the Thames River in? Country. Egypt.
Because I thought
that's the
Nile River.
Nile.
Yeah, I know Nile. I figured maybe they have another river.
England. The Thames. All right, okay, here we go.
In what country did the Great Potato Famine take place?
Oh, we know
That's
that.
the greatest question.
That was a
ever.
mistake.
That was a mistake.
Well, what is
Idaho.
the country?
I know it's Ireland now.
Somebody told you.
Hit some time to think about it. All right, Idaho is not a country.
I know that.
Okay, here we go.
Which ocean is the state of Hawaii located in?
All right, there you go. You know that.
That's a slam dunk.
Yeah, that's easy.
I'll say goodbye now.
Which ocean is in Hawaii? Is that what you're
You know
asking?
the names of the
Which
oceans.
ocean is the state of Hawaii located in?
Which ocean is the state of Hawaii? You mean Hawaii's on an ocean? Okay, so
Hey, you mean... All
The way
right,
he worded it was so confusing.
right, so confusing.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Must be Pacific if it's not Atlantic. It's
There
one or
you
the
go,
other.
There
right?
you go.
Pacific.
All right, so you...
You had a 50-50 shot and you blew it.
I mean, Atlantic Ocean, Hawaii.
But what is Hawaii?
It's an island.
Yeah.
Which
There
makes
you
sense.
go.
Yeah.
And what is an
it has
island?
to be in a body of water.
What's an island? An island is a freestanding piece of land that's surrounded by water.
There you go. So there you go.
So I'm not that stupid.
No, not at all.
You struggled with that a little too much.
Name 4 continents.
Uh-oh.
I'm always bad at this, but
Really?
I'm getting better at it.
Let me hear what you said.
North America, South
Go
America,
ahead.
Africa, Brazil.
Well,
Brazil's a country.
I used to think it was Tokyo, Mexico from a rap song, and then someone told me that wasn't true. So,
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
But Brazil is in
I know.
where?
South America.
You already named that
Right, but I
continent.
couldn't think of anything. And
Well, you figure you might as well answer something.
Right.
All right.
Who
Never
is the
heard of Europe?
yeah. I
Asia?
guess-
What about it?
I've been to Italy, Robin. What's your point?
Australian?
second person on the moon?
Who was the second person on the moon?
Now, I knew this, but I forgot it. That was my problem.
I see.
That means you don't know it.
He knew it, though, at one point, Gary.
Doesn't that count?
Let me hear your answer.
I was on our show, and it was Bud.
R. Bud Dwyer?
Selig.
But Selig.
Dwyer.
Oh, Jesus. I thought he was a politician. I can't think of
He's
his full
thinking
name.
of John Glenn.
I was going to say Bud Glenn.
Final answer?
Buddy Hackett.
What was his name?
Neil Armstrong?
Bud something. Bud Zellick or something. Bud
Zellick. He did say Bud Zellick.
He's thinking of the
Bud
commissioner of
Selig.
baseball.
That's the only name that came to mind.
I didn't know the commissioner of baseball walked on the moon.
That's how he got the job.
Multi-talented.
Go with
amazing
Bud.
It was Bud.
Bud.
I remember it now. Now it's
What is it?
It's Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz, right? Buzz something. I thought it was.
Buzz Lightyear.
It was Buzz something.
He went to the moon to retrieve a baseball.
Who created the character Tom Sawyer?
All right, this you know, right? You got this one right.
Yeah, because I once said it was Rush when you on the show,
Rush.
That's
Well,
right.
Rush created the song.
Right.
That's right. That's correct.
and I think
But the character itself.
I got this one right.
Let's see what you said.
This one was on the show, so it was Huckleberry Finn.
Ah, very good. You got it right.
Wow.
Huckleberry Finn wrote Tom Sawyer.
Wow.
What about Mark Twain?
One fictional character created another
Twain.
fictional character.
You ever hear of him?
Yeah,
Oh, you have heard. You used to know that too, I bet.
I used to.
How
It was
about
a long-
Huckleberry Hound? Well, you don't know a lot of shit.
I don't need to know this stuff.
All right. You know you don't. You're doing just fine.
Thank you, sir.
A bicentennial marks the passing of how many years?
Uh-oh.
This is easy.
You got it right?
Sure.
Okay.
Bicentennial would be, I believe, 20 years. Centennial's 10 twice by.
Oh boy.
That ain't right.
Wow. Cen is centennial.
Centuries 10. Centennial I thought was 10.
Century is 10.
Century's 100, right?
Right.
Centennial's 10
So
then.
100.
It's 200 years.
Yes.
Ah. See? You need Robin to help you.
What is the northernmost state in the United States?
I bet you I know what he said. Canada.
No.
Canada's not in the United
Arctic
States.
Circle.
Hear what you said.
Washington. Or, yeah.
Is that right?
No.
Oh, either that
Well,
or,
you said it. It's not right.
well, I was either thinking that or California. So if it's California, I got it right.
Well, which is higher? Which is more northern, California or Washington?
Well, now I'm going to say California because
You don't know what the country looks like.
Judging by the way you guys are reacting, maybe it was right. Maybe is Washington right? Did I just? I'll stick with Washington.
Washington's good enough.
Okay, good.
Well,
I'll
on the
take it.
continental United States, that is.
Right.
What sport is played on a gridiron?
Wait a minute.
Because it's Alaska would be the north.
Yeah, we didn't answer
You know
him.
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
But this is a question, that was one of the ones that Sal's used many times.
Not the northern one. All I remember is at one time you had a map out there. and-
Gary got him from you.
No, not these, Howard. I know my questions. I know the answers to my questions.
Okay.
You don't recognize any of these as your question.
No,
What sport is played on a gridiron?
Uh-oh.
never heard that. Not into sports.
A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron sport.
I'm not into sports either, but I know this.
I'm not into sports.
Soccer.
Soccer.
Douche.
So lucky guess.
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
I don't see a gridiron there. I see a bunch of straight lines that go
You've never
across.
heard gridiron?
Never.
Never heard that?
Never. Gridiron.
Well, what about soccer is a gridiron?
Is it a gridiron? It's similar to a football field.
All right, look.
I don't know.
You're having a lot of difficulty.
But you're asking me things again that I'm not interested in. That
Well,
really
yeah, I'm not interested in football either,
they're
but I have a
they
general
really
knowledge.
are general
I know other
knowledge.
things about
You know.
football.
Do you ever hear the expression like a gridiron great? Like, they go, Frank Gifford was the great gridiron, something like that.
All I know about Frank is he banged some chick in the ass, and you guys.
He didn't bang her in the ass. You don't even know that.
Oh, he tried to. He wanted to.
Wanted to. She didn't want to do it.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
Shall we?
And that was
Shall we, my dear. Shall we, my dear?
Benjamin Franklin is one of 2 non-presidents on U.S. paper currency.
Oh, no.
He's on the $100 bill. Who is the other?
That's a good question. Benjamin Franklin is on the... I think I'm having difficulty drawing a name up. Why am I having a problem with that one?
I don't know this one.
Yeah.
You see, we're all in the same boat.
Well, I'll admit when I don't know one, but this is the first one that stumped me. What's the answer, Gary?
Lincoln, Washington, Jefferson.
Hamilton.
They're all presidents. Was Jefferson a president?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Lincoln wasn't. On a paper bill?
Mm-hmm. Paper currency.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on with the audio?
Lincoln. Jesus.
I don't blame you for
I can
not
think
getting
of that
this.
may not have been. I'm going to just say Jefferson.
But how about saying I don't know?
Well, he always takes a guess.
Yeah.
Makes
you
it a
have
bit
to.
more interesting. Then when he comes up with Idaho and shit like that, it's funny.
Well, no. Those he would have just, right there, he knows he doesn't know, but he can't say I don't know.
Right.
I know somebody on the a coin that wasn't a Sacagawea was on the dollar coin.
There you go.
She wasn't a president.
What newspaper's motto is all the news that's fit to print?
You knew that one, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
New York Times.
Good. Okay, so you got that
You
right.
got 4 right.
New York Times.
You got 4 of them right.
Not too shabby.
No. Way to go. Your IQ should be around 40 so far.
10 more than I thought it would be.
Yeah. All right. So we get the idea. We know you don't know a lot of stuff.
You
that
took
doesn't
Sal over Richard?
Yeah, I did. I wonder how many of those Richard could answer, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should have given Richard the same test.
Right. Well, we're going to find out Thursday anyway, so
That's
you'll be either
true.
vindicated or just shamed.
Is that the end of the CD, Howard?
I don't know. It's enough.
Shamed.
We know he doesn't know anything.
I'm beyond shamed. I sold my humility years ago. I mean, forget it.
Right.
You know, but I'm proud
You
of the other.
sold your humility?
Yeah, to
He
the
sold his
devil.
humility.
I have no humility.
To Sacagawea.
My dignity to Sacagawea.
All right. You better go.
My brain is scrambling.
You're kidding. You're trying to think, but nothing's happening.
Oh, Howard.
I like that he was a stockbroker. I will never listen to a stockbroker
And
again.
was
he
successful
did
as a
pass
stockbroker.
a test.
I know. Yep.
I gave Gary an opportunity to make like $64,000 over the course of a week. He passed on it.
Right, and then how many opportunities did you give me that didn't make money? Everybody remembers their biggest success.
No, that was it. You just stopped with me. This idiot, I'm prank calling him, calling him a horse-tooth jackass every day. And then I actually called him up on a whim to see if he would open an account, and he did. He actually opened an account up. How do you?
And then I said, what am I doing?
Right.
Because Stuttering John goes, I told you, he's crazy, but he makes money. So I opened the account, and then I go, I'm not giving him my fucking money. I'm out of my mind, and that was that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You think he beat you down for it?
no, I don't do that. I never
Called you every day as a whore-toothed jackass, and then wants your money.
Right, you stupid.
Yeah.
But again, he's talking about like one opportunity, but what about all the other opportunities you had?
You're saying Sal could have made you $64,000?
That's what he says. I don't.
No, you even did the math, Gary. It was an IPO that I brought
I
you.
don't even remember I opened the account, and I was so mad at myself for even doing that I couldn't even tell you what the name of the stock was or what the opportunity was. I just completely tuned it out.
I made Doug Goodstein money. I made Stuttering John a lot of money. I did well.
All right, later. Good job, Sal.
Thank you.
This is the greatest show on earth.
Sal.
What?
All right, so after hearing the answers, how do you think you did on the IQ test?
Considering that I don't know that stuff, 4 out of whatever it was, 4 out of 10 isn't bad.
Really?
What are you laughing at, Lisa?
I like the way you make yourself feel better.
Now, you really...
What's there to feel bad about?
You really don't remember hearing those questions?
Those questions I never asked.
Gary says those are the exact questions you asked.
What's Gary doing? Gary's busy sleeping, playing solitaire, sport, leaking out of the garbage pail. What is it? He doesn't pay attention to what's going on around here. If he did, he would know. Come on. Get into it. You put this guy in charge, and you want something legitimate to come out of it? Listen, I might not be that bright, but I'm smart enough to stay awake at work if I'm producing the best show in the world.
Was that your update sheet?
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Laugh at that, Lisa. Giggle, giggle.
Are you a producer now?
Yeah, I'm going to produce my foot in your ass and get you out of here.
By the way, Robin, the most of the email that we got from yesterday's show centered around you again and your controversial diet techniques by putting beads behind your ears.
Again, diet techniques.
Yes, diet techniques. And also your chastising of Scott the engineer is trying to put down his diet.
I wasn't putting down Scott's diet. I was just saying he should look into his cellular health.
You were saying he looks bad.
And I just can't sit around watching people not be well anymore.
But
Sorry.
he is well.
He is not.
You were very mean to him, by the way.
And you were very,
Go ahead.
what I would call, what do they call it? When you assist someone to continue to be unhealthy. You're an enabler.
How so?
You're saying, oh, no, he's fine.
He is fine. What's wrong with him?
He looks fine.
What? Why am I unhealthy?
You're not unhealthy.
You think you in other words, you look so much better than him.
And Tim went through the same thing. Tim's lost a lot more weight. Do they look the same?
Honestly, yeah. I don't think Tim looks that good.
Tim looks wonderful. He's got beautiful skin.
Tim walks around here like he's in a coma.
He does.
Are you kidding me?
I agree with Scott.
Every one of you wants to portray Tim as suffering.
Everything that you
Tim
do is
has
perfect.
Rosy cheeks. He has
come on.
tight skin.
You
he
look
has
good
a
'cause of
beautiful
genetics.
jawline.
You have a good
where
skin.
did Tim get it from?
Tim doesn't look good.
Tim's skin isn't sagging.
Yes, it is.
Tim doesn't have a pallor.
You don't listen to the conversation behind Tim's back.
I don't care. I can see Tim.
Everyone says Tim looked better fat.
Well, he might be one of those people. That
Am I right?
that's
If anybody else speak up if I'm telling us not the truth here. Did anybody else
Who
heard this?
says that?
I've heard it.
I've heard it too.
You heard yourself saying it.
I didn't. I actually, well, he did. He looks a little less alert.
Yeah.
Oh,
the rap on Tim is ever since he stopped eating.
You can actually see his eyes.
Ever since Tim stopped eating, there's a vacant look in his eyes. He can't really focus.
You guys are so funny.
But all right, listen.
Just because you believe in something for yourself,
No, it has nothing to do
of course
with
it does. I mean,
belief.
you know, I
It's
don't understand how you could say I'm not
seeing.
healthy. I don't look good.
If you're happy with it, go for it. I was just saying you could have more in life.
Well, here's some email. Listen to this. How the fuck will beads make you lose weight? Robin is so fucking fucked up. A lot of cursing in these emails.
Oh, they're
very
just
passionate.
angry.
Here's a guy who says, hey, geniuses, you want to know how to lose weight? Consume fewer calories than you burn. Beads behind the ear.
There's the genius.
Crazy. He goes, Robin's crazy, uptown New York bitch.
Oh, man.
Uptown.
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 Let's get those beads, you know. People. But by the way, someone sent me an article about these beads. Fat-burning beads banned in UK. You should. Do you have your beads in?
Fat-burning beads.
Yeah, do you have your beads in today?
And they're on.
On? Are they on you today?
Yeah.
Okay. Fat-burning beads banned. There's been a victory for the advocates of a rational approach to health and fitness this week, as a company that has been marketing fitness beads has been forced to stop
This is
marketing.
not the same thing.
They're calling it snake oil in the United Kingdom. The company claimed that wearing fat-burning beads caused automatic weight loss. The company was preying on people who are overweight and willing to try anything other than strict diet and exercise to trim the fat down.
This comes with a diet. It doesn't say that the beads themselves
This does too.
alone will make you thin.
In one advertisement, the company claimed...
But I'm not advocating anything. I said I was trying this for myself, and I never mentioned it. So don't say I was advocating or promoting
Listen to this.
anything.
The beads are placed behind the ears, and this is supposed to magically melt fat. The company behind the fat-burning beads...
This person says, and I haven't even told you who the person is.
They have promised to stop mailing their product to United Kingdom addresses. This is all banned. The company used the principles of Chinese medicine. Isn't that what this company's telling you?
That's what they say.
And acupuncture.
But again, I told you I was checking it out. I don't tell anybody to do anything.
Listen, I'm telling you, you're in with the wrong crew. Listen to this. The company...
I'm not in with any crew.
Just listen. The company used the principles of Chinese medicine and acupuncture to help market its magic beads. Take
Was
those
it
beads.
Dr. Wu?
Wait a second. It might be. Let's see. I don't know. Hold on. I'll tell you.
That's not the name. I'm making it.
Oh, they have names here. I'm kind of keeping them off because it's based in Hong Kong. They claim that the beads manipulated acupuncture points behind the ear, which induce a fat burning without diets, exercise, or effort, and that customers can lose 30 pounds of fat in 1 month just by wearing the
Again,
beads.
he says without exercise or effort or dieting, and that is not the case here.
Alternative medicine does have some useful tools and remedies, which can help relieve stress and tension as well as treat some minor conditions, but there are no remedies for being overweight other than changing diet and exercising. All right, well, anyway, listen, good for you with your beads. You want to keep them in, but keep them in. But I'm just telling you, at least I'm saying something. All right.
Oh, now he says something, but I don't need any help.
I'll take the heat off Robin here.
Not that I ever needed any help. I was always searching.
The fat-burning beads, though, are banned in England. They said enough.
What? Just because they think it's a con?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's exactly what they think. Just because of that.
I mean, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything physically to you. It's just a con.
People were complaining that somehow they weren't losing weight from their beads
as they were eating their 5th chocolate cake.
Right.
Well, again, to say that you are going to lose weight by rolling some beads behind your ears is ridiculous.
Right. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, enough of Robin. Going to let her off for a few minutes.
Oh, who do we move to now?
Let's go to Yucko the Clown, who wants to weigh in. Okay, Yucko, you're up.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad she got rid of the beads. Here's an idea.
She didn't get rid of the beads.
Well, tell her to get a matching plate, put a plate in her lips so she can see how much food she's eating. You crazy bitch!
Oh, my goodness. Yucko has it in for you lately.
He does? I don't think so. I mean, that's the first time he's mentioned me in a long time in all of his fights. He's been fighting with Gary so much.
Maybe I'm confusing you with Gary. Naomi, you're on the air.
Hi, good morning. I was on this diet also, Robin. You're
with
not
the beads?
It's not beads. They're little magnet balls.
Magnet balls.
You were right yesterday. They are metal. They're not plastic. Those are metal.
Right. I don't think you should keep metal that close to the back of your head.
It's magnets. It's not even
magnets. Even worse.
Magnet balls.
That Robin. That's why I'm stepping in.
No,
listen, I have no right.
Magnet balls.
Robin could do whatever she wants. When I hear magnet balls,
well, why are you
that
taking
can't
her
be
word for what's behind mine?
Because
oh,
I've done
please.
it so many times. That's my go-to diet when I want to lose real quick but gain it back 50 times more after whatever party's over. And that's what you're going to do. If you're on a plan...
I am not doing that diet. I don't do that diet. I eat the exact same way I always have.
This is an intervention going on right now, ladies and gentlemen.
But you said you're researching what other people are doing.
Listen, Robin.
Right, I wanted to see what the beads would do.
I would never keep...
It's the starvation diet part that is making them lose the weight, not the beads.
Well, I'm not doing that, my dear. I'm a vegan. I don't drink milk.
It does help you stop eating because when Robin walks by a refrigerator now, she gets stuck to the door.
You can't open it. You're just trying to get your head off the door.
Is from the magnets.
They're little magnet balls.
Well, can you imagine a magnet ball is behind Robin? Just take those things out now.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a magnet.
It's a magnet.
A plastic I will deal with.
Well, listen, I don't like that near your brain.
Don't you have to get it changed every 10 days?
That's what they say, yeah.
Every 10 days. Because the magical powers of the magnets
they lose their power after 10 days.
Right. Do you have to pay more every time you get the new magnet?
$75 each time you go.
How much?
$75 each time.
She was going to a different person.
Can you imagine? No, they're treating you. They're giving you the Scientology celebrity treatment.
The Scientology celebrity treatment.
Ching Chong Charlie over there is saying, "Hey, listen, Robin Quivers. No charge.
You said you wouldn't say the name of the company. It's Ching Chong Charlie.
It's Ching Chong Charlie's Chinese magnet.
I'm writing that down.
Ching Chong Charlie Chinese magnet.
Chinese magnet.
Ching Chong Charlie Chinese magnet. Come on, let's go.
It's a Russian doctor.
Yeah.
It's a Russian program.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Chinese. The Russian.
Like the Russians know anything. The sons of bitches. You can't get toilet paper over there, but they figured out to stick a magnet on the back of someone's head and rip off them. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
She says she does it continually. Listen to her. Don't listen to her. Listen to her. Don't listen to her.
That's my point. You want to end up like her?
I'm not. Oh, I just can't.
You've got two magnets behind your ears.
Not anymore.
Oh, you took them off?
I'm taking them off now.
Good, thank you. That's all I was saying. I don't like the sound of this.
Because I'm not doing this program. In fact, the whole idea that you might think I am, I have to take the magnets off because I'm not doing anything different than I ever have.
You were acting very strange with those magnets on. Now I can tell you, now that you're free of the magnets.
Oh, you thought you detected something.
Oh, wait a second. Now you're normal again. You came back to me. Did you take them off, really?
I haven't yet. I've got headphones on.
Take them off. Let me see. I want to make sure those things are out. I have to intervene.
I won't take them off.
You have to take them off.
Crazy. Ouch.
Oh, is it off? See already? See, there's a little burn mark in your head.
A burn mark.
Is it off?
There's one.
Oops, you just gained 15 pounds.
Again, I wasn't doing this for fear of gaining weight.
Thank God she took. She didn't even know they're magnets. They're putting a magnet on her head.
They should have told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I should be aware if I'm being magnetized.
These magnet? No, not magnet.
All right, everyone who was concerned, Robin's magnets
are
off.
Do you understand now that I am not? I have no fear of gaining weight.
Oh, she's eating right now. She's running to the refrigerator.
I'll be back.
Maybe you better put the magnets back on you.
I'm Jay Thomas, and I'm going to just visiting Howard. That's all. And then I'm going to promote my show on Sirius XM, and it's like walking by, and they must have had an open, like an open moment.
So you're just here to shoot the shit?
That's it. Yeah.
It's always good when you just come on without anything specific to talk about, because anything can come up, right?
Anything could happen. I mean, I'll tell stories about what's happened. That's all. But we'll drive people into my show in the afternoon, and then the Howard 101 show on Friday morning. That's it. And now, of course, that I'm here and it's early and I've been drinking all night, I'm sorry that I'm here, but I'll make it through.
Jay is a very, very well-known actor, comedian. He's called in our business a triple threat. Oh, yeah. I forget what the third thing is that
I don't know.
Radio. You forgot that.
Radio, right. Radio, acting.
Triple threat. How are you? Hey.
Dancing, singing, everything.
Well, everyone asks me why I don't get invited on Dancing with the Stars.
I was just going to ask you that. I don't know why.
I don't know. Does that mean that I'm just the lowest of low? Because it's like
you washed up.
It's like the Dancing with the Indicted now with the guy. He looks ridiculous, and he thinks
Tom DeLay.
He looks ridiculous. Did you see with the little village people vest he has on? So
the reality shows.
Did you actually watch the show?
Of course he watches it.
You know what? For the radio show, I watch all kind of horrifying crap.
You have to comment on pop culture.
But my wife watches.
It's like Robin had to put magnets behind her head because she comments on these things. Yeah.
Clean House. And she watches the stuff where they clean people's houses.
Yeah, the people who clean up the clutter and the crap.
But she'll watch it like every night. She'll watch the clean house thing. And you want to really comment and say, she used to watch Who's the Boss. So now we've actually, gone up from that.
Hasn't this hurt
she likes those cleaning shows.
Hasn't all of this, the way television has changed, hurt your career in a sense? It used to be sitcoms, acting work, which you're very good at. And you were on many sitcoms. You were on Mork and Mindy. You were on Cheers.
Well, it killed the sitcom.
It killed it, right?
You know where the sitcoms are? They're on the Disney Channel.
So what are you going to do now? There's less work, right? I mean, you want to act still, but where does an actor go? It's all reality show. Like you say, you'll have to go on Dancing with the Stars very soon.
The other thing is there's independent movies, so there's hardly any money going on there. It's just an odd time. I don't know what's going to ever happen, but this movie, Big Fan?
No.
With Patton Oswalt. It's
the Giant Fan thing, the guy who wrote The Wrestler.
They made the whole movie for $300,000. The whole movie.
So that's terrible
nobody's
news.
getting paid even.
Nobody's getting paid. Right, nobody's getting paid.
There was a time when you did, even Mork and Mindy, you got a lot of money for that. You quit your radio job. You went off to do Mork and Mindy. There was big money in television.
Right, ridiculous. They would start you like $10,000 a week, like starting salary. You would get that.
Was that what was happening on Mork and Mindy when you went out there?
You know what? I went out there and
you were making good money in radio. You were on WXLO.
I was. So I go out there and I make a deal for like $10,000 a week or whatever, and it was huge money. And we're having a big time and all. And so when they want to fire you out there.
Yeah,
they don't fire you. They like cut your salary and lower your the shows you do. So I didn't have an agent for some reason. I wasn't with Don, and I was in between agents. But I had $10,000 a week. I didn't care.
Who cared?
And I did the Love Boat.
I remember
the Love
that.
Boat and all that. So. A guy calls me up and he says, well...
when I would hear you were doing the Love Boat, I would tune in because, you were a radio guy. For me, it was mind-blowing to me.
Making it.
I said, here's a radio guy who got out of radio and he's now on a sitcom. You were my hero.
What's her name? Marcia Brady was my love interest. What's her real name?
Not Eve Plum, but
the other one.
Maureen McCormick. Yeah, right. Maureen.
Yeah, Maureen McCormick. So they call me up, to go and do an episode of Love Boat. So I go to her house to learn the lines or whatever. And she comes out with little short shorts and a T-shirt and no bra. And I'm in Hollywood. Look, I'm thinking, man, this is fantastic. Right. So we do lines.
And she was cute back then.
Yeah, and then you read a book. She was doing blow and she was screwing people. Not me. Nobody screwed me. Nobody offered me any cocaine.
You missed all of that.
I'm doing the wrong lines with her.
You mean you went over her house to rehearse your script
on Wilshire Boulevard,
and she comes out in little short shorts and no bra.
we go over the scenes or whatever, and it was kind of a sad movie. She dies in a television show. She dies in it.
In Love Boat?
She died in Love Boat.
Right. Well, look at the ship's doctor.
I think they
the guy from
screwed.
Get Smart.
Isn't that sort of an unbelievable plot when you think about all the people dying on cruise ships now? I mean, everyone disappears on these cruise ships.
You know what's funny? No one died back then on cruise ships, so they were keeping it quiet. Right?
It was sort of like a crystal ball, that show.
So I go to the thing and I read with her, and I think we went to dinner or whatever, and so we get back to the set, and then they introduce everybody, and I think that they must have messed up the parts because there was kind of a handsome guy there, and he was playing a sleazy gangster. So they introduce the cast, and they go, playing the beautiful ingenue today will be Robin, and everybody, claps, and you remember our other cast, and then they name the handsome guy plays the sleazy guy, and they go, and playing the handsome architect from Denver, Jay Thomas. I swear to God, everybody pause.
Like, what's wrong with the casting
And
department?
so I'm going, Jesus, I think I was supposed to play the sleazy whatever. So I'm the handsome architect. So they have a fan and stuff, and blowing your hair, and you're by the side of the boat, and I don't know. I had to kiss her, and she's crying, and she's dying, and I love her, but she's dying, and we run up these stairs, and we go off set, and it's in a dark little room, and you have to stand there until they yell cut. And I never did a thing to the woman. We I kiss her, and she runs up the stairs, and I go, wait, and I run up the stairs with her like that. And when I get into the little room, she turns around, and she goes, don't touch me. And I go, I wasn't going to do anything to you. Nothing. She goes, well, don't touch me. I went, and now I'm in a little tiny room, and they haven't yelled cut. I said, I wasn't going to do anything.
I'm acting.
I don't know what I did or what the deal was, but when I used to kiss these women on TV, you didn't know if your tongue had to come out or stayed in or whatever the deal was.
You weren't trying to be a brute. You were just trying to act.
You were acting the scene.
I tell you who I did hit on. There was.
Did you use tongue when you kissed Maureen McCormick?
No.
No.
If the woman tongues you, you're allowed to tongue
back,
but you can't.
Right.
That kissing of a woman in a movie, and I only did sitcom kissing. It is odd. It is strange.
What? Not to get
Sarah Jessica Parker, I kissed once.
Oh, no kidding.
I played a really sleazy guy, and I was looking at a house with her, and so she says, "Well, you could make the deal for this house." And I go, "Really? You can make the deal? Maybe I can make a really good deal." And I had to grab the back of her head and pull her toward me.
Pull her in, huh?
And I kissed her, and it was one of these dramas, and she looks at me, and I go, yeah, you and I can work together like that. So at lunchtime, I'm trying to talk to her, and she was acting like I was that guy.
Oh, my God.
And she's dating Robert Downey Jr. at the time.
Right.
So he comes in, and I go, all these guys are sissies. They're like, I don't want to say, you know what I mean? They're not
men's men.
They're not.
Right.
Every time I see Jude Law has knocked up another, ticket taker at a crosswalk or whatever, I think, you could beat Jude Law. You could scare Jude Law. You could just get out of here, Jude
You're a
Law.
manly guy. You play sports. You're athletic.
I hate those guys. You know what?
Right.
Why do they screw these little skinny nothing guys?
Right. I mean, you're very muscular.
I'm very muscular.
You're right. No, but I'm serious. I see what you mean. And Sarah Jessica Parker gets confused, I guess, and thinks you're a real bad guy just because you're playing a bad guy.
They wouldn't even eat lunch with me.
Wow.
I don't know.
Because you're so manly.
Do you think you're
and they're used to
unattractive?
these-
I think you're a good-looking guy.
You know what? I had that white guy afro back then.
Sure.
I don't know. I think maybe I'm overbearing. I was overbearing. I think I looked like I was up to something at all times.
You look shifty.
I look very shifty.
You do. So, I mean, look at the career you've had. I mean, you've really done a lot of...
You made out with Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's right. You've done a lot of important things. Wait, you were about to tell us a story about somebody you made out with. Maybe it was Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't know.
No,
you were saying there was somebody that you hit on.
Yeah, you hit on somebody.
Yeah. I can't think of her name, but she was around when I was doing the Love Boat, and she was on the set, and I actually did hit on her.
She was an actress.
Yeah, and I put my hand on her. She married Clint Black. What was that woman's name?
Oh, she was cute. I know you mean a blonde girl.
Lisa Hartman. So she's there.
Go ahead.
So I go, I'm going to hit on her.
Well,
she's not in the show.
Right.
I'm going to hit on her.
Right.
And she had a really hot car, I don't know, a BMW or a Mercedes.
And she's sexy.
And so I lean on the car, and I do my hey, how's it going? And she looked.
How could a girl resist that?
And so she says to me, could you get your hands off the car? You're putting your finger marks on.
She wouldn't even let you touch her car.
And she ended up with the big tall guy that was on the Michael J. Fox TV show. What was that?
Let me think. Who was that?
He played the mayor.
Big tall. Barry.
Barry, somebody. Bostwick.
Bostwick. Barry
Didn't she end up with him?
No.
Were you angry that...
I think that was his girlfriend.
She did date him. Were you angry that she wouldn't even let you touch her car? I mean...
it was awful. You know what else?
Were you very grateful when you met your wife? I mean, that she was...
I only dated townies, even in radio. I never, I tell you, I used to work at stations, and I would, screw every woman in the building.
You worked at a lot of radio stations.
I worked at a lot of stations, so I'd hit on the secretary and all that. And so early in the morning, there would always be a woman in early in the morning, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere working the morning show, and I would start hitting on her, and before you know it, we would screw while the news was on or something.
Sure.
Oh my God. In the building.
In the building in the morning.
Wow.
Now,
you had a wilder radio career than I ever did. I mean, I was wild on the air, but off the air, you always had a wild thing going. Everyone says about Jay that he was always wild. You would fuck girls during your show?
Yeah, during the news. I even did it in New York at when I was
XLO?
Yeah,
99X?
99X. And so...
Gee, I thought you were such a clean-cut guy back then.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You have a show with half-naked women in here. I'm telling you, I get laid, at the building.
How did you work that? In other words, when you were at 99X, which is a top 40 station, and you were the morning man. That was a big deal.
Right.
Did you feel
also at KTU?
Weren't you nervous if you fucked a girl during the show that like you wouldn't get back in time to change the record?
Well, we had news, right?
Yeah.
I would, but
How
I'd
long
have to
was the
go in.
news?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And to the second.
This
Am
is
I correct?
romantic.
And you know what?
I don't think
there was
a girl like who was the receptionist and say, "Quickly, come back."
It would usually be a woman that would have to come in early and do the logs or something. You know, fill out something
traffic
or other.
Girl, yeah.
Traffic girl would be
Right.
the traffic girl.
Right.
Well, and I always thought no one knew it. Of course, everyone knew what I was doing. And the way that I finally got caught was when I would put the girl on the desk.
Mm-hmm.
It was somebody else's desk, and apparently her ass would leave a mark on the papers on this person's desk. And the person didn't want to turn us in because they said, I don't want to get in trouble for turning Jay Thomas in.
Right, you were the
Everybody
star.
knew I was doing it.
Where would you go? To somebody else's office? Wouldn't you go into your office?
There would
and do
be
it?
an office that would be open. She would be working at it, and I'd go, look, I only have like 5 minutes. Let's get crazy, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And we weren't doing drugs or anything. That would have been fine, too. But and so you just get on the desk or, you'd have oral sex or whatever.
So when I heard you doing these shows, who knows what was going on during the news? You might have been banging somebody.
I didn't do it like every day.
Right. But it
in the
happened a lot.
Carolinas, I did it a lot.
No
There was
kidding.
a lot in the
So you had a real radio career.
I would have
was
women come in
sequestered.
to win tickets, and we'd have sex in my office, and I'd give them tickets to concerts.
Good Lord.
No
Sometimes they'd left their kids out in the lobby. That was always the
that
bad
would
one.
be strange.
Yeah.
Boy, how many girls you figured you've had in your lifetime?
When I see those numbers, I was a disc jockey, and I would have been like a guy that owned a trucking company if I hadn't been a disc jockey.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of women, but not to brag about it. And they always had a good time with me.
Right. Yeah?
I always had a great time.
Yeah,
You
of
had a
course.
great time.
Listen, you're Jay Thomas.
Yeah, but after a while, your brain gets a little soft because you don't know why you're having sex anymore.
Well, I can imagine,
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of how people thought I was conducting myself off the air. But, I got married very young. And
You were married the whole time.
I was married
But you
the whole
don't like
time.
to go out.
I don't. You see, you love going out.
See, I went
Jay's
out
very social.
and I was drinking last night at a bar, and these two gigantic Korean women. There's these Koreans in our building. It looks like I don't know what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I was going to
stay
say
away
something
from that.
awful.
You went out-
I was going to say something awful.
You went out drinking in Manhattan.
Yeah, and
Right.
so these.
So you're the
this-
kind of guy, you'll go even by yourself to a bar, right?
No, not really. I mean, I'll read a newspaper or a magazine or whatever, but I'm not looking to meet anybody. About a 6'3" ex-Olympic swimmer, Korean swimmer.
Right.
Found me cute and animated, and the next thing you know is talking to me in the bar and all. And of course, everybody thinks, I did something. But what's funny about being on TV and the radio is it was like having big tits.
Right.
You walk into a bar, you don't have to hit on anybody.
Right. They come to you.
And they'll
Right.
whisper, even if you'd like the slice and dice guy in the middle of the night, he used to get laid. That guy, Ron Popeil.
Right.
He used to get laid. You remember him?
Right. Ron Popeil, who would sell
Anybody
the infomercial
that's on
stuff.
TV gets laid.
Fame is an amazing thing.
It's
as long as you're
stupid, though.
somebody. Because you know what it is? Women trust you. They say, well, he's got a good job.
It's like they know you already.
Right. So they
you
seem to
got
feel you're
past
safe.
a certain barrier.
The combination of fame and blow, that's a big one.
The one I love is when they don't know who you are, and then people recognize you, and in about an hour, they're going to lay a guy that they didn't know who he was.
That's right.
But now other people have recognized him, so I got to get some of this.
Right.
See, it's amazing. You were very smart in your career because there was a point in time, especially when you were up and coming, that you were single and you got to take advantage of this fame. And
But wasn't it uncomfortable around the state? I mean, were you screwing different girls at the station?
Yeah, the worst one was 99X. I think I would go
WXLO in New
I would
York.
go into different offices, and I'd get off the air, and I would go, and each one, they had one woman that spoke in tongues actually, and I don't know what she was ever
were
saying.
you picky at all?
I guess everybody was adorable. We're all young. Everybody
Yeah.
was great. But there was a line of offices. There would be the traffic woman. There was the music director. Then there would be some sort of assistant. And I would move in and out of the offices.
You were a busy bee. You were just moving.
I was
like
a busy bee.
pollinating every
Right.
flower.
I was a
yeah.
busy bee. I was.
Do you think you were a sex addict? I mean, in a way.
That's another stupid thing when you see that. What's a sex addict?
Well, I didn't used to think that there was something about
That's
that, but
not
But do you
true.
think that you were? It wasn't that you were that horny.
That's
It wasn't that you were that horny. It was that you felt you had to connect with every single
No,
one.
I didn't. I didn't.
I do think that, man.
No, you would just connect, and you'd be in the office, and you'd sleepy talk, and then
But wasn't it embarrassing afterwards? Because basically you had to see them the next day, and you didn't. And now you're not fucking them anymore.
No, but
I mean, you never took one of these girls out to dinner.
Yeah, I would take them out to dinner.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
No,
Right.
I would have relationships with them for years.
Oh.
And I'd go to their weddings and stuff. You know,
Oh, my God.
I mean, I was their friend. I was their fuck buddy. I don't know. What do you want to call it?
So you're the kind of guy. Yeah, I would describe you as a
It
very
was
social
available.
guy.
It was available.
So you're a social guy, even though you're a morning guy and all that. You will always go out at night.
I'll stay out late. Yeah,
you will stay out late. I don't know how you do it physically.
I didn't want to do. I went out. We stayed out till 2 a.m. last night, and I said, "Jesus, I got to do Howard. This is stupid.
Right, but you do it. And then what do you do? You don't care about sleep. You don't get sick a lot from not sleeping?
I don't get sleep. No, I don't get sick.
You don't get sick because like for example, Monday night, my wife's out of town. And I get a
Really?
call. I got a call from.
Isn't that in the paper every day now?
Yeah, I got a call from Steve Martin. You know who Steve Martin is?
You mean the comedian?
The comedian. Steve called me up, and I'm friendly with. I've gone to dinner with Steve.
Do I know who Steve Martin is?
I don't know who you know. You're so busy fucking. So
You might have missed him.
you were busy with the Love Boat.
But he's boring, Steve Martin.
No, a terrific guy. But that's
no,
not the
but
point. I'm not here to debate the merits of Steve Martin.
Yeah.
I think Steve is a genius. But
So did you and Steve get together?
no. So Steve called me up. He says, "Hey, listen, we're going to dinner with Ben Stiller and his wife." He says, "I think Beth's out of town, but would you like to join us?" Now, Jay is a smart guy. He would say,
go.
"You know what? Let's go." In fact, they were even eating early, 7 o'clock.
2 seconds, I'd be there.
Right? Because
Why
it's
wouldn't you?
I said to myself, "I'll be sick. It's too late. I've got to get to bed by 9 o'clock at least. I need to organize for the show the next day. I'm completely focused on this fucking show."
It was ridiculous.
I know. But
By
this
the
is
way,
how I think.
when you get it, I mean, I have to listen, and you're certainly great, and they pay you a lot of money, but this is not difficult to do.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
for
you
me
had
it
the
is.
women in here taking their clothes off and answering questions, and
But
Sal, and I mean, come on.
I had to
we're not-
craft that. I had to get people naked.
You weren't doing Benjamin Button in here a few minutes ago.
I feel I need to be focused for the show.
Well, you're stupid. You shouldn't do that. You
That's
should go
silly,
to
right? I
dinner.
should have gone to dinner.
Go to dinner. You
Right.
live. You know what? What you really have to do is stop being like that. I don't know how else to tell you,
But maybe that's why I'm so successful, because I'm so focused
No.
on the show. Don't
No.
you think?
It would make no
it has
difference
nothing
at
to do.
all.
it has
Look,
nothing to do with
drunks
that.
and drug addicts who stayed out all night were hugely successful. Is
that right?
Lenny Bruce was on heroin. He was very successful.
Extremely
If
successful.
Steve Martin had called him, he'd have gone out with him.
So your advice to me is to pay less attention to the show and get out and
No,
do your
come
thing.
home at 9 o'clock. You'll be fine. Go
I
to
see.
early dinner and come home.
Right.
But what it does is...
I wake up tired. I need my sleep.
This is all, but you program yourself. Do you hear what you just said to yourself?
Jay has he has a good attitude.
Jay says, "I'll go out and have a good time, and then I'll get up
Look,
and do
I
the
was
show."
tired this morning. I'll take a nap later, or
You'll rally.
I'll figure something out.
So who were
and
you
I'm
out
gonna-
with last night? You went
I
to
went
the
out
bar.
with the people from my show,
Oh, okay.
and we were having a nice time. But I was.
Is that nice? Did you at some point get very fatigued and say, "I can't talk to these people anymore. I'm exhausted from talking. I just want to be by myself and
But he
think."
doesn't see them that often. You don't.
but-
you guys don't work in the
but
same.
no,
But I
find-
stayed with them for 45 minutes, and then I talked to the Korean women for a while. Then I went across town, and I had dinner with somebody else, and I do it in like 1 and 2 hour little segments.
Really?
And then when I came back, somebody called me, and they said, "We're at the vodka bar," and I go to the vodka bar, and I said, "I'm only going to stay an hour."
How much drinking do you do when you do this?
I probably do 2 or 3 drinks a day. Either wine
a day, every day.
every single day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something or other.
Boy, but you're having a lot of fun, aren't you? Because
I've always, but I'm from New
I find
Orleans.
that
That's a whole
exhausting.
different deal.
I don't feel that connected to people. I get exhausted from talking to people. I get tired. From it's exhausting. It's
yeah, but you
draining.
have a whole dialogue going on in your head
I
about,
know.
am I being funny? Am I witty?
I don't know.
Do they like me?
Howard,
To me,
at
and I
some
even
point,
go, you're a
just
married
gonna-
guy. Why go through all this if you're not going to get laid at the end?
No,
of
you're
the
not
day?
going to get laid. But you know what? You're not
Right.
thinking about getting laid. I
Right.
mean, and listen, when it's no fun anymore, you go, "Oh, I gotta go. I gotta get up."
I got to get across town.
All right.
Oh,
well,
so
maybe
what do
I'll
you do?
learn.
You sit alone? That's
Yes.
fun. Sitting
I love
alone
it.
is fun.
I
And
love
watching what? Television?
Television. I play chess.
Jesus. You know,
love
if I
it.
watch
study
TV
chess
and I'm
books.
alone, that's depressing to me.
Yeah,
You know?
well.
I mean, if you were writing a novel or something, I can understand.
See, it's depressing to me to be out with people.
Well, you know, it sometimes I don't want to be with anyone, but
I want to get together with you one time. We're going to do it. We're going to do it.
nothing
Me-
exciting is going to happen.
No, I'm going to go to dinner with you.
I'm not as exciting as Steve Martin.
I want to watch. Listen, Steve
When I
is
was
a
on
genius. Let me tell you
99X,
about
he was
Steve
the
Martin.
hottest comic.
Steve's a genius.
He came on the show and he wasn't funny. So that was like, 25 years ago. And he wasn't funny. And I never forgave him. I don't like these star comics who come on shows and
Listen,
they're not funny.
Steve Martin put out some of the greatest comedy.
He did.
Great
I
movies.
worshipped
and
him.
that book he just wrote was brilliant. I'm talking about
What about the
book.
Pink Panther movies? Why does he do those?
I didn't see Pink Panther.
For the money.
Listen, the same reason
It's
you did
time
Love
for
Boat.
the payday.
Same reason you did Love Boat.
I wouldn't do Pink Panther if I was Steve Martin or
Why?
with 8 you get April.
think
It's
you'd
embarrassing.
have
He wants
some
to. He
dignity,
wants to
right?
act.
No, he can do anything he wants. It's embarrassing.
All right.
It's
Well,
embarrassing.
listen, you can take it up with him when he invites you to dinner.
I'll tell you, the other day, this hadn't happened to my sitcoms. Kelsey Grammer's doing a television show.
Go ahead.
So they said, hey, there's the part of The Best Friend, but it's not going to be every week. You can do your radio show and
Great.
and be fabulous. I
Great,
go, good.
right?
And I go, gee, I'm
Finally.
getting ready to leave for New York and all. They go, look, you've got the part.
Go ahead.
Just go into the building and meet him. And
Meet Kelsey Grammer.
No, I know Kelsey
Yeah,
and,
right.
and the other director guy who did Cheers. And so I said, all right. So I rearranged my schedule. All I got to do is go in.
Right,
That's all I
because the
gotta do.
part's yours.
It's mine.
Right.
So I drive, I go in and I rearrange everything, and I get in there, and there's 40 people waiting to be I'm thinking, this isn't even like that special, right?
Yeah.
So I go in, they laugh, I read, all I got to do is go in.
Right.
I get back in the car, and I'm heading for the airport, and my the manager guy calls me up, and he goes, Jesus, God, you're not the right height and weight.
Oh, stop
They said,
it.
you did a great job. They always say, you did a great job. But I said, what are you, crazy? They know how tall I am and everything. And I thought I should have not gone out of my way. I should have just said.
Why do people say to you? Well, I got to ask you a question.
I don't know.
I've heard these kind of stories before. Why do people say to you, Jay,
know.
we love you, come in, it's a formality.
I don't know.
And the part is yours.
Just meet
And then
you.
you show up and there are 40 guys waiting to audition.
I don't know why they do
You're
it.
part of a cattle call.
I don't know why they
It's humiliating, right?
It's weird.
Because
It's
you
weird.
know the players, they've seen you act.
And the other guys are great. And whoever got the part is great.
Okay.
But they were different looking guys.
In other words, I'm asking you, why do they lie to you?
I don't know that I don't think they lie as much in New York, but in L.A. they cannot hurt your feelings.
Right.
It's they don't want to hurt your feelings.
I mean, I'm upset for you. Now, you did get some work in an upcoming movie. You were in the movie. Well, the movie was out already. Snatched? Has it been out?
We just finished.
You
it.
finished shooting it.
It's about
a weird movie.
It's about a guy that is going to give a kidney up. And he goes in to give a kidney up to his brother-in-law or something. And when he wakes up, he has a vagina.
They botched the operation.
They botched the operation.
Wow. Now,
And
is this-
Andrew McCarthy stars as the guy who loses his... everybody laughs at it. But a guy from my high school wrote it and called me, and it was an easy deal to make. And then I got another friend to
Did you
direct
get paid for this one?
Yeah, it was
I hope?
really good. It's really good. So we go to New Orleans. We shoot it for a month. It was fun. And so Andrew McCarthy is going to play the guy who loses his penis.
He's a good actor.
So I play the lawyer, and my line is, I smell money, and I'm on television, I smell money, and I see his vagina, and I really smell money, But I was watching him the first day, and it'll hit you sometimes when you're doing kind of a weird movie, and it hit him, I think, like the first day. He was playing a guy who had a vagina,
Right.
and I was sitting, and I was being really quiet, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's hitting him. It's starting to...
He's realizing this is not...
He's thinking, I'm playing a guy with a vagina.
Yeah.
How is this going to go?
Right.
Right.
But everybody laughs at the premise. I
It's
don't
a
know
good premise, but...
it is.
Yeah.
But it's called Snatched.
Snatched. All right. Well, I like the title. I like that you're in it. I will go see it when it comes out.
Good. I'm sure you will.
And recently...
Will you go see it, or do we have to send you
Send me a copy. I
Sure,
won't
of
go
course.
anywhere.
You never go to a theater, buy a box of popcorn, and sit with people.
No, I do. I do. I do
When
that.
was
Do they
the last
bother
time you
you?
did that?
Do they bother you?
I
when
can't
you go
remember
out?
doing it.
People go out. Do they surround you like you're a monolith of some sort?
No, it depends on where I am. There was one day, the other day, things got overwhelming. I was walking down, I was trying to get to 53rd Street.
Were you alone?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was trying to get down to 53rd Street. Well, what happened was I was in a limo. President Obama was in town.
It was awful.
And I couldn't get down the street. So
Right.
we're going to watch a movie at the Warner Brothers screening room. I got out of 57th. I walked down the street. No one bothered me. I got to 53rd. Then the cops stopped me because they wouldn't let anyone through because Obama was going to do Letterman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then all hell broke loose because I'm standing there now. The cops won't let me through, and there's about 500 people
You're
waiting.
stationary.
I'm stationary, and that's what did me in.
Then you're surrounded.
Yeah, and I said to the cop, give me a break. Come on, huh?
And it looks like little pushins around you, right?
That's right. I'm a tall guy, so...
Now, how long are you going to keep the hair thing?
I'm going to keep the hair as long as it keeps on top of my head. What do you mean?
There's a point in time that it's...
Is my hair too long, you think?
When you get a certain age, I think that the
Do you
hair...
think it looks silly?
Yeah.
You do?
Really?
I do.
I think it was still looking good,
Well, no,
but you might be right.
I mean, not
you
that I
might be
could have
right.
really long hair, but I keep it short. I mean,
Well, you have no choice. You don't have that much hair left.
I don't have that much hair
You know,
left.
I've got the hair.
I know, but it's.
Have you ever seen my
What is
face?
looking silly about it? What do you mean?
Have you ever seen my face without the hair?
Now, you know what? It's like the over the hill rock stars. It's like I saw Gino Vanelli.
He might be
recently.
right.
You know Gino Vanelli. You remember Gino
I
Vanelli?
remember him.
So I'm at the Harrah's Casino in New Orleans. Yes, I was gambling there, and I was doing a burlesque show there also or something. So we're having a big time. Gino Vanelli comes in the restaurant, and he still is trying to have the hair, that Gino Vanelli hair, and he looks ridiculous with the
Do
hair.
you think I'm at the ridiculous point?
Not ridiculous.
Listen,
not yet.
I've gone way
shortened
shorter.
his hair,
I've shortened my hair. In fact, I'm getting a haircut today, and
Okay,
it's much
that's good.
shorter.
It is shorter.
It is shorter. So I mean, I think it's appropriately short. It's not. It's not. It's not like the traditional haircut. It's a little bit of a.
And you
bouffant.
have no gray hairs, or is that dyed?
No, not dyed at all. I do have gray hair, but I'm not coloring my hair. I'm not doing any of that weird shit.
No, you know what? I mean, I don't want. I know it's probably going to send you into some, therapeutic tailspin.
I'm already there
with your hair. But I was just wondering, how long do you? I mean, do you go all? You're like, will you be 70 with the long
I
hair?
don't
and
have the answer for you.
a silver ponytail. Will you have that? That's the one I
If you
like.
notice, my hair's gotten shorter.
It has,
and it's getting shorter. I'm starting to move into that area where I make it shorter and shorter. Right. Beth likes it shorter. And that's the way it's going to be. But will it ever be a traditional haircut? I don't know. But listen, guys do stuff.
Would
they
you
fix
ever
their teeth,
dislike her after a while, like men?
Of course, I'm a guy.
Dislike their wives.
No, so far so good.
You're all like.
I love her. I'm having a good time.
How many years
do you dislike your wife?
No, we've gone through everything, but we happen to be going through a good period now. But
you've gone through dislike and then liking.
Yeah,
her
you
again.
wake up. I'm sure she couldn't stand me either. You just don't like each other. You look at each other, and
I think that's why Beth maybe took this job. Maybe she didn't like me so much anymore.
I don't know.
Because she left for a month. So I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe she, in some level, she was kind of like, I need to get away from this guy.
A little space.
Because in the
she
beginning
doesn't
of the
need
relationship,
you as much as you need her.
That's right.
Because every 5 minutes you say she's out of town.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I need her. She doesn't need me that much.
So when you're just sitting around watching TV, does she just stare at you?
No, she has a very busy life. Trust me.
She's working around the
She's
house?
working. She's got a bunch of jobs that she's doing. So she is.
And so you're miserable by yourself.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But he won't go out and meet people.
Right. It's very weird. Tell me about this movie you did, TV movie. Lindsay Lohan was in it?
Yeah, well,
When was this?
it wasn't a TV movie. It was going to be a regular movie.
Oh.
And so it was called Labor Pains. So
what do you play, like dad, Lindsay Lohan's dad? Or
no,
something?
I play like an older guy at this publishing firm, and I'm looking at her and looking at her ass and all, and then she gets pregnant, and it turns me off.
Right.
But she's faking pregnancy because she's going to get fired.
Right.
So she fakes it, and she falls in love with the guy, and she really gets pregnant. So there's Lindsay
Sounds
Lohan.
horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah, right.
It
I
wasn't
like
good.
Snatch better.
Yeah,
me too.
Snatch is a good one, right? That's right.
Right.
Well, so I get to the set, and there's all this paparazzi there, and I haven't been, it's been years since I've been around all the paparazzi stuff, right?
These guys want to take pictures of Lindsay Lohan every minute.
And they are Armenians, and they're from the Valley, and they're like the group of paparazzi from the Valley. And if other paparazzi come, they run them off, and they fist fight, and it's a
You
danger.
mean paparazzis have territory?
They do.
Wow.
This is the Armenian kind of territory in the Valley, and they were taking her picture and the whole thing. But here's what's upsetting. When you walk, like I would walk out, they would lift their cameras and then go, oh no, and they put it down. So you wish your picture was being taken too.
Right.
And after a few days, you hate these guys because they have no friggin' interest in you.
Right.
So she's smoking a cigarette and they're taking a picture of her. So I would try and get in the picture. I would stand behind her. I don't even smoke. I was smoking a cigarette.
It's demeaning to a guy with your talents that you've got to sit and try to get yourself into the picture with Lindsay Lohan.
So here's Lindsay Lohan. You come to the set, you sit down, she's in the thing getting her makeup done. She doesn't say hello. Hi, I'm Lindsay. She's not a bad person.
That's disrespectful.
No, she's just unsophisticated.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't say anything. So I don't even think she ever knew my name.
Right.
So the paparazzi are taking pictures and the whole thing, and I'm working and I'm thinking, what is all this? They knock on my door and they go, Jay, it's Lindsay's birthday. Do you want to come down? We're going to give her a cake. I go, I have no fucking interest in giving a cake to her. So I close the door, and I'm in there going, Jesus Christ, maybe I should go down there while they're giving her the cake. So I waited in my trailer for a few minutes, and I cracked the door open, and people are gathering in front of her door, like, Cheryl Hines is there, she's in the movie, and I'm thinking, oh, Christ, I guess I got to go down. So by the time I get there, I'm on the edge, and the cake is delivered, but it's right in front of me. So when Lindsay come out, I go, happy birthday, Lindsay. And it was like I gave her the cake. So I took complete credit for the cake. Happy birthday, Lindsay. So, and then paparazzi's coming, and they're taking it.
Jay.
Yeah, all of that stuff. But so the Armenian guys were really pissing me off. And Turkey played Armenia the day before in soccer. And I guess Turkey had killed every Armenian.
Right.
So it was a big game, right? So Turkey wins the game. So a guy says to me in this sports bar, he goes, man, that's going to cause a riot, and I go, wait a minute, you mean the Armenians hate the Turks? They go, oh, God, they hate them. The next day, I go over to the paparazzi guys. I go, look, let's bury the hatchet, okay? Yeah. Because you guys had an exciting thing yesterday. And they go, what is it? What did we have? I go, well, you're all Turks, right? You won the big game, didn't you? They went absolutely nuts. The security guard had to come. Wow. And every day I would call them and go, hey, Turks, how's it going? Oh, they went crazy.
Now they noticed you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now they know your name.
But what would happen is they would get a phone call, and they would all jump in these little Honda-like cars and ride away because someone had called them, and they would say, some other star is across town.
Yeah, I mean, this is you realize how big this is. The Armenians hate the Turks because the Turks killed millions of them. You know what I mean?
They wipe them out.
Yeah, there's a whole thing there.
Well, that's a good insult if ever you meet an Armenian. You just keep calling them a Turk over and over again.
Right. I can't believe you did that. Well, listen, it sounds like things are going just about the same as they've always been.
That's exactly right. You're pretty mediocre. Yeah, I'm right under the radar where I like to be.
Well, I love you. You got to be. You're going to be a big star yet. I'm telling you.
Your day is coming.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to die, and all my crap is going to come out then,
Yeah, right.
What's the use,
Oh, my God. Can you believe what Mackenzie Phillips is saying about John?
10 years she supposedly screwed him.
Yeah.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Jay, I like you, but who are you? Frederick Mackay? Howard's hair is so sexy. That's his trademark.
My hair.
You jumped the bus. You got that corporate cut. Are you freaking kidding me? Howard, keep your hair curly.
Oh, I'm keeping it because Jay has never seen me with short hair. It's hideous. Jay, listen, Jay is not a famous hair designer, believe me.
He's not a fashion consultant.
Right. I mean, you see what Jay's wearing.
Well, I got a black T-shirt on, and I'm dressed much younger than my years.
Jay, I keep the hair long because my face needs the fullness around. I have a very long, hideous face.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, trust me, this has been analyzed by people more aware of this stuff than you.
I don't know how I'd cut it, but I like the little thing. What does the Jews have? The little taluses that hang down.
Payas.
The payases. That's right. So this is Marianne. Is a huge fan of yours.
Yes, Ralph. Go ahead. You're on the air with the great Jay Thomas. By the way, the reason Jay's here, not for his health, I want you to listen to Jay Thomas Show weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on Sirius 108 and XM 138. And don't miss
139, I think it is.
Is it? Yeah. And don't miss Jay Friday mornings from 7 to 10 on, of course, right here, Howard 101.
Yeah. That's right.
Which we love having him on. Ralph, go ahead.
Listen, it's a good show. And Jay is maybe an A-list guest on your show. But, Jay, maybe if you got some sleep, you wouldn't be doing that annoying coughing every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I apologize.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't be clearing your throat and coughing all the time. That's where you pay
the
for
booze.
it. You're the leading man. Bar. You're the lead singer. You got to take care of them boys.
If you just gone home before the vodka bar, you'd be fine.
I might have even forgotten I was doing this show at some point in the evening. There was a point where I went,
do I have to work tomorrow?
Wait a second. I think I got something in the morning. Have I been clearing my throat? That's awful. I apologize.
I wasn't picking up on it, but Ralph.
I noticed it.
Ralph is a top
Yeah, maybe if I had slept more and if I had just not had a life, I would have had your life. I mean, I don't know if I would trade the fun I've had for money. I don't know. I can't trade.
I am telling you that I can't do what you do and come in here and be effective. But that's
I don't think I'm hurting if I was hurting myself, I wouldn't do it. I don't feel badly.
I have a problem.
But Artie and I could go out and have a brilliant time.
Oh yeah, Artie doesn't worry.
Yeah, I'm not the lead guy. I could just sit here and just
he can phase in and out of this.
It's impressive that Jay could do both, though.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not doing a lot.
Well, you do well though. You're a successful host, and you party.
Yeah, but a little bit. But I'm from Louisiana. Louisiana, from New Orleans. We were raised.
Yeah, you got to party.
Yeah, we were raised like that.
You
and
have a party
everybody
muscle.
does. You have a party muscle.
Yeah.
I was raised, as I've said.
I like the party muscle.
I've said in my
That's
book.
a good title.
I've
The
said
party muscle.
I've said in my book, Jay, I was raised like a veal.
You're still acting like one.
I stayed in my house.
Oh, man.
And I waited for the next thing. My mother told me, you'll get sick if you go out. You need your rest. Deep rest is very important. And if you go out, bad things happen. You'll see a lot of people got killed in the Holocaust. They went outside. If they stayed indoors, they would have been there.
Why is it that the stuff you hated as a child that you do as an adult? I don't
Because
get
you
it.
get trapped in a web. All right. All right, listen, Jay.
Thank you very much.
I love having you here.
Next time I won't
loves
stay
you.
up till 2 in the morning.
No,
drinking.
I want
It
you to
was a
behave.
big mistake.
Behave professionally next time.
I will. I will.
Listen to Jay Thomas.
Thank you.
You're on this afternoon, right?
I'm on this afternoon from 3
to
until 6. I'll
That's
be
on
wide
Sirius
awake.
108 and XM 139. Don't miss Jay right here Friday morning. You're talking about tomorrow morning from 7 to 10 on Howard 100.
I'm going to get a
going
good
out
night's
tonight?
sleep.
Yeah. No going out tonight.
No, I won't. You know what? I got to see what happens.
Let me
the
tell you
day is
something.
young.
You are A-list here, as Ralph said.
Thank you.
In our world, you're bigger than Lindsay Lohan.
Hey, Ralph.
Until she shows up.
Hey, there you go. Enjoy your breakfast, Ralph.
Oh,
Jay,
man. Yes.
How it goes, man?
Good.
You were pretty honest in there today with telling Howard about his hair. And,
After at a certain point, it's you're too old to have that kind of hair. I really did. I saw Gino Vanelli. Remember Gino Vanelli with the hair, and he's still trying to keep it. Yeah, it's I mean, I could still have some sort of a afro-looking thing, but
Do you think he might have taken it the wrong way?
I think everything hits Howard, and I think he'll think about it all night tonight, especially because Beth isn't around. All that stuff.
at the gallery tonight.
Yeah, I think he'll think about it. Sure. I do that. It's like a little way for me to hurt somebody that's bigger than me. You just give them a little seed,
yourself feel a little better?
seed of insecurity. Exactly. Yeah. So,
So you had a good time today, man?
I had a great time.
All right, thanks for
All right,
stopping
thanks
by.
a lot.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes